Question 1. Which Unity tool provides detailed information on CPU, GPU, memory, and rendering performance? Option A, a console. Option B, a inspector. Option C, a profiler. Option D, animator. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C, a profiler. Explanation. The profiler in Unity is designed for performance monitoring, providing insights into CPU, GPU usage, and memory allocation. Question 2. What does LOD, level of detail, achieve in 3D scenes? Option A. It combines all meshes in a scene. Option B. It changes camera perspective. Option C. It increases resolution of distant objects. Option D. It uses simplified models at greater distances to improve performance. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D. It uses simplified models at greater distances to improve performance. Explanation. LOD helps reduce GPU load by rendering lower poly versions of objects at greater distances, maintaining performance without sacrificing quality. Question 3. Which technique reduces draw calls by combining meshes that share the same material? Option A, occlusion mapping. Option B, the mesh combining. Option C, culling. Option D, baking. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B, a mesh combining. Explanation. Mesh combining merges multiple objects into one, reducing draw calls by allowing objects that share materials to be rendered together. Question 4. Which setting should you optimize to prevent overheating and lag in mobile VR applications? Option A, enable all post-processing effects. Option B, limit frame rate and reduce polygon count. Option C, increase texture resolution. Option D, increase audio quality. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B, limit frame rate and reduce polygon count. Explanation. Limiting frame rate and reducing polygon counts helps maintain performance and prevents excessive heat generation in mobile VR. Question 5. How can you identify memory leaks in a Unity project? Option A, increase lighting intensity. Option B, reduce object sizes. Option C, decrease frame rate. Option D, use the profiler's memory module to monitor memory allocation and deal location. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D, use the profiler's memory module to monitor memory allocation and deal location. Explanation. The profiler's memory module helps identify memory issues by showing real-time allocation and deal location, aiding in detecting leaks. Question 6. Which technique reduces the number of visible objects in a scene based on the camera's view? Option A, light baking. Option B, emotion blur. Option C, mesh decimation. Option D, frustum culling. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D, frustum culling. Explanation. Frustum culling removes objects outside the camera's view from rendering, saving processing power and improving performance. Question 7. To analyze an unexpected increase in GPU usage, which module in the profiler would you check? Option A, are physics. Option B, audio. Option C, rendering. Option D, air memory. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C, rendering explanation. The rendering module in the profiler provides insights on GPU usage, helping to identify issues like high draw calls or shader complexity. Question 8. Why is it recommended to reduce the number of lights and shadows in mobile applications? Option A. It improves audio quality. Option B. It speeds up texture loading. Option C. Rendering lights and shadows requires high processing power. Option D. It increases draw distance. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C. Rendering lights and shadows requires high processing power. Explanation. Reducing lights and shadows in mobile applications helps prevent lag and overheating, as rendering them is computationally intensive. Question 9. How can you reduce the memory usage of textures without sacrificing too much quality? Option A. Enable real-time lighting. Option B. Use compressed texture formats like ASTC or DXT. Option C. Increase the resolution of textures. Option D. Use large textures for all objects. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B. Use compressed texture formats like ASTC or DXT. Explanation. Using compressed textures reduces memory usage while maintaining visual quality, ideal for optimizing mobile and VR applications. Question 10. What does occlusion culling accomplish in Unity? Option A. It prevents objects hidden from view from being rendered. Option B. It applies post-processing effects. Option C. It increases texture quality on distant objects. Option D. It enables particle effects for hidden objects. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A. It prevents objects hidden from view from being rendered. Explanation. Occlusion culling improves performance by ensuring that objects fully hidden by other geometry are not rendered, saving GPU resources. Question 11. What is a common way to avoid frequent memory allocation that can lead to stuttering during gameplay? Option A. Enabling continuous animations. Option B. Reducing draw distance. Option C. Increasing physics calculations. Option D. Object pooling. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D. Object pooling. Explanation. Object pooling reduces the need to frequently allocate and deallocate memory by reusing objects, which helps minimize performance hiccups. Question 12. What is a common optimization for scenes with many similar objects? Option A. Enable mesh colliders for all objects. Option B. Add complex shaders. Option C. Use GPU instancing. Option D. Increase physics calculations. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C. Use GPU instancing. Explanation. GPU instancing allows the same mesh to be rendered multiple times with only one draw call, optimizing scenes with many identical objects. Question 13. Why is it beneficial to use low-poly models in VR applications? Option A. They enable multidirectional lighting. Option B. They increase the distance draw. Option C. They improve audio quality. Option D. Low poly models reduce rendering load, allowing smoother VR experiences. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D. Low poly models reduce rendering load, allowing smoother VR experiences. Explanation. Low poly models reduce GPU load, crucial for VR where maintaining high frame rates is essential to avoid motion sickness. Question 14. If your game stutters during physics calculations, which profiler module would you check? Option A, audio. Option B, rendering. Option C, physics. Option D, memory. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C, physics. Explanation. The physics module in the profiler shows processing time spent on physics calculations, helping to diagnose stuttering related to physics computations. Question 15. How does Unity's dynamic batching feature help improve performance? Option A. It combines small meshes into a single draw call. Option B. It increases lighting quality. Option C. It disables shadows. Option D. It enables complex shaders. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A. It combines small meshes into a single draw call. Explanation. Dynamic batching in Unity merges small meshes with the same material into a single draw call, reducing the number of draw calls and enhancing performance. Question 16. To prevent excessive memory use, what is a good practice for handling large textures? Option A. Add multiple materials. Option B. Increase texture resolution. Option C. Set textures to the read-write enabled. Option D. Use bitmaps and compression. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D. Use bitmaps and compression. Explanation. Bitmaps and compression reduce memory usage for large textures, optimizing performance without noticeably reducing quality. Question 17. How can you ensure that objects far from the player are rendered with less detail? Option A. Enable high-resolution textures. Option B. Increase draw distance. Option C. Use LOD, level of detail, to set lower poly models for distant objects. Option D. Disable shadows. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C. Use LOD, level of detail, to set lower poly models for distant objects. Explanation. Using LOD for objects allows lower poly models to be rendered at greater distances, reducing GPU load and enhancing performance. Question 18. What is the main purpose of garbage collection in Unity? Option A. To increase FPS. Option B. To reduce texture size. Option C. To reduce draw calls. Option D. To free up memory by removing unreferenced objects. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D. To free up memory by removing unreferenced objects. Explanation. Garbage collection helps manage memory by clearing objects no longer in use, which prevents memory leaks but may cause occasional performance dips. Question 19. To reduce the performance cost of transparent objects, what is a good strategy? Option A. enable multiple real-time reflections. Option B, minimize the use of transparency and layer transparent objects carefully. Option C, enable high-resolution shadows. Option D, use high-poly models. Only take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B, minimize the use of transparency and layer transparent objects carefully. Explanation. Transparency is costly in terms of rendering. Minimizing its use and managing layers reduces the performance impact of transparent objects. Question 20. To optimize lighting for mobile, what approach would you use? Option A, bake lighting into textures to reduce real-time lighting costs. Option B, enable real-time shadows for all objects. Option C, increase dynamic lights. Option D, use only HDR lighting. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A, bake lighting into textures to reduce real-time lighting costs. Explanation. Baking lighting into textures reduces the need for real-time lighting calculations, which is ideal for performance on mobile platforms. Question 1. Which technique is useful for reducing the performance impact of transparent objects on mobile devices? Option A, enable multiple light sources. Option B, increase the draw distance for all objects. Option C, limit transparent objects and use opaque materials when possible. Option D, use complex shaders on transparent objects. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C, limit transparent objects and use opaque materials when possible. Explanation. Transparency rendering can be costly, especially on mobile, so limiting transparent objects or using opaque materials helps optimize performance. Question 2. How can you minimize performance impact when using complex shader effects? Option A, disable LODs. Option B, use only vertex shaders. Option C, reduce shader complexity and limit transparency. Option D, increase shader parameters. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C, reduce shader complexity and limit transparency. Explanation. Limiting transparency and using simpler shaders can reduce processing demand, helping to maintain smoother performance. Question 3. To optimize a scene with many buildings that don't need to be visible from all angles, what technique could you use? Option A, occlusion culling. Option B, global illumination. Option C, bloom. Option D, anti-aliasing. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A, occlusion culling. Explanation. Occlusion culling prevents Unity from rendering objects blocked by others, reducing the number of calculations for objects hidden from view. Question 4. If you notice frame rate drops during certain animations, which profiler module would you check? Option A, rendering. Option B, audio. Option C, physics. Option D, air memory. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A, rendering. Explanation. The rendering module can help identify frame rate drops due to animations, particularly if they involve complex shaders or lighting changes. Question 5. Which profiler view helps in visualizing how different processes affect the frame rate over time? Option A, Inspector View. Option B, Timeline View. Option C, a console. Option D, a hierarchy view. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B, Timeline View Explanation. The timeline view in the profiler helps visualize processes and their impact on frame rate, showing how various systems affect performance over time. Question 6. What technique can be used to combine textures, reducing the number of draw calls? Option A, texture atlasing. Option B, shadow mapping. Option C, OLOD. Option D, frustum culling. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A, texture atlasing explanation. Texture atlasing combines multiple textures into one, reducing the number of materials that need to be rendered separately, which lowers draw calls. Question 7. What is a good strategy for optimizing environments with many repeated objects, like trees? Option A, remove colliders. Option B, set object scale to 0. Option C, disable all textures. Option D, use GPU instancing to render identical objects efficiently. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option D, use GPU instancing to render identical objects efficiently. Explanation. GPU instancing allows identical objects to be rendered in a single draw call, making it ideal for environments with many repeated elements. Question 8. What Unity feature allows you to preload specific assets to reduce load times during gameplay? Option A, addressables. Option B, console. Option C, scene view. Option D, profiler. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A, addressables explanation. Unity addressables manage and preload assets efficiently, reducing load times by allowing assets to load asynchronously as needed. Question 9. If you notice sudden spikes in memory usage, which profiler section would you analyze? Option A, audio module. Option B, memory module. Option C, physics module. Option D, rendering module. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B, memory module explanation. The memory module in the profiler provides insights into memory allocation and usage, helping to diagnose memory spikes and potential leaks. Question 10. How does billboarding help optimize scenes with large numbers of distant objects? Option A. They increase collider complexity. Option B, billboards use flat images to represent 3D objects from a distance. Option C. They disable lighting. Option D. They enhance shadow quality. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B, billboards use flat images to represent 3D objects from a distance. Explanation. Billboarding replaces 3D models with 2D images at long distances, reducing rendering load while preserving the appearance of distant objects. Question 11. What advantage does frustum culling provide in a game with large, open environments? Option A. It ensures only objects within the camera's view are rendered. Option B. It improves audio quality. Option C. It increases texture quality. Option D. It enables full scene reflections. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option A. It ensures only objects within the camera's view are rendered. Explanation. Frustum culling prevents objects outside the camera's view from being rendered, which is essential for maintaining performance in large environments. Question 12. What is a good practice for managing memory with audio assets? Option A. Disable all audio on lower settings. Option B. Use compressed audio formats and stream larger audio files. Option C. Increase audio bitrate for better quality. Option D. Enable real-time shadows for audio sources. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B. Use compressed audio formats and stream larger audio files. Explanation. Using compressed formats and streaming larger audio files keeps memory usage low, ideal for performance on mobile and VR. Question 13. What's a common strategy to prevent high CPU usage on mobile devices? Option A. Increase collider complexity. Option B. Use complex shader calculations. Option C. Reduce the number of active scripts running in update. Option D. Enable multiple particle systems. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option C. Reduce the number of active scripts running in update. Explanation. Minimizing operations in update helps prevent high CPU usage, which can drain resources and reduce battery life on mobile devices. Question 14. To reduce processing demands on mobile, what should you limit in your scene? Option A. Collider count. Option B. The number of real-time lights. Option C. The number of tags. Option D. Object positions. Take a moment to choose your answer. The correct answer is option B. The number of real-time lights. Explanation. Real-time lights are computationally expensive, especially on mobile, so limiting them reduces processing demands and optimizes performance.